Hello, everyone. Welcome to Deaf Mute Studio. We are on day 7.
That's the one.
We are on day 7 of 31 days of Halloween. We're just going to jump straight into it, Gib. What is your pick for day 7?
So my pick for today is the absolute classic by Tobe Hooper, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Damn.
Made in 1974, I believe.
You're on a roll, Gib.
I was pretty confident about that one. Yeah, this is just, for me, as is essential horror viewing. Iconic killer slasher. I guess it's a slasher movie, a very early rendition of the slasher movie genre. Not very gory, no, not a lot of on-screen violence, but just very it's just dirty, grimy. Like you watch it, you feel kind of hot from just like that Texas kind of, you can feel that Texas sun on you while you're watching it. Yeah. Just great production design of the Sawyer's house. All the bones and things just made out of humans, and very subtly, not highlighted on too much, but just, a great character in the film. I remember watching it though, and telling everyone it was the goriest film I've ever seen, and the bloodiest film, and it's so violent, and then you sort of grow up to watch it and you're like, actually no, it's not. The more you watch it, it's
the implication more than anything, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's what's why it's so cleverly done. Great cinematography, great sound design. It's a very technically a great horror movie, and that's what is more at the forefront than the actual violence and stuff. The teenage characters are very shitty written, dialogue's pretty bad, but they're there just to get get taken off. So yeah, not really an actual Texas Chainsaw, not really a massacre that happens in it, but what a fucking great title as well.
It is. I completely agree with everything you've said about it, Gib. It is iconic. Got a great iconic title. It is an iconic film.
Yeah, but
I'm just not a fan of it.
I know. Yeah, it's probably not one. I think if you don't like it now, I don't think you're ever going to kind of. I don't think your opinion's ever going to change of it, but I guess it's not for everyone, but...
Yeah, I mean, I respect it for what it is, but for me, it's just an hour and 23 minutes of loud noises.
It is very loud, very shrill. That's one thing I would say.
I actually prefer the sequel.
I was just going to say you do like Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
That was fun.
Which so you get a pass. Which, to be honest, that one would probably be more fitting for my list of the way my list actually is of the caliber of films. But I've got to recommend the original. Like I say, I mean, a lot of very shoddy sequels apart from the second one. The very recent one, which I'd say one scene in it is where you actually do see a Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's set on a bus. Not very good though. Not the worst one of the lot. Just watch the first two, and you're golden.
I mean, to be honest, Gabe, I think you'd be caught in danger if you didn't put in Texas Chainsaw Massacre and you put in the second one instead.
Yeah,
shit would kick off.
Yeah, as I would say, just the tone of that film and when it was released probably fits in with my list of films. But yeah, I'm going with the original.
Excellent. I will respect your decision because you tend to know more about this than I do. So for my pick, Gib, I'm not a gamer. I play games, but I find myself getting bored of video games very quickly, which is strange, seeing as they're interactive. Whereas with films, I'm not participating, but I can concentrate. It's a strange thing. I'm not into games, but there is a computer game adaptation that I really do enjoy, and I've never played the original game. I saw it as the film, and I liked it as the film, and that is Silent Hill.
Yeah.
Now, I really enjoyed Silent Hill game because I liked the lore, I liked the style. I mean, the only downside for me is it does drag on. But I think it's so well made, so well acted. Radha Mitchell, I thought, was great in it. And I also like the joke with Sean Bean in it, because Sean Bean plays the dad who's hardly in it. But he was also in another film that was very similar to Silent Hill. I forget the name of it. But he basically plays the same character, and the same thing happens to him.
Which film was that?
Oh, let's have a look. It was... Because the joke is... Like, it's not founded by any facts or anything like that, but the joke is that he accidentally signed on to both because they were exactly the same role.
So we can just transport you from this set to this one. We'll get you done and out the way in 2 weeks.
He turns up and says, like, I'm sure I've done this.
Yeah. Is his character as kind of pointless as it sound?
Very much. Oh, I think it was called The Dark. Yeah, it had Maria Bello in it. The very similar films.
Yeah.
Or similar characters.
Yeah. It's probably I have probably seen it, but they've probably merged a little bit.
Yeah, it's easily done with these two films, but yeah. I like the style of the film. I like the effects. There's a lot of CGI in there, but I think most of it is really well done.
Yeah, I don't remember a lot of shoddy CGI effects in it. Yeah, it was a great looking film. I remember I've not seen the film. I've not played the game. I have played the game. I was around that time when I was still a gamer, when I had time to play. that was a spare time to play video games. I feel too guilty these days. I feel that I can only play like a few games of FIFA, and then I'm like, I've got to do something productive with my day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did play the original Silent Hill and was a big fan of it. I know there is a few differences and a few liberties taken with the story. I can't remember. I'd have to really look into that again. But I feel like the look and the feel of they got that down right of the game. But I remember watching it back in the day and thinking it was a good solid film. Not as much these days, more of like when I've recently watched it. It's got a lot of pacing issues for me.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I feel like my taste has probably just changed a bit, and it's a little bit dull for me. But definitely respect your decision for the pick.
Yeah, I get it, mate. I get it.
Picked two that were both not, opposite of that we're into, but yeah. It was bound to happen.
I mean, we had to knock heads sooner or later, Gib.
Exactly. We're gonna butt heads at some point, but yeah.
There we go. So, what do you think at home? Do you agree? Have you watched these films? Will you watch these films? Let us know whatever you want in the comments section below. Until tomorrow, adios, Gib.
See you there.